Hello, good people of the internet. This is the Malcontent Paul, and the first episode of VELMA has been released. The ratings are abysmal. Who could have predicted this? Oh wait, literally everyone. So this is the official trailer for VELMA, and by the way, when teaser came out 3 months ago, well, reviews were also very mixed, so to speak. As you can see, those characters has been a little bit changed. As you can see, they have been race swapped and there is no Scooby-doo. So basically we have Daphne, Velma, Fred and Shaggy. I'm sorry, he's not Shaggy right now. He's not called like that. He uses his name Norville. And it tackles the issues of diversity and inclusion in modern age, as well as solving some mysteries, I guess. Truth be told, I haven't seen the first episode and I am not going to see the first episode. The teaser 3 months ago was downvoted into oblivion. This trailer as well, you can see it yourself. Yeah, 7.4 thousand of likes and 154,000 dislikes. So you see how much everybody likes it. And as you can see, HBOMAX, they had to turn off comments because, as far as I know, people were not very happy about all this product. So in a nutshell, there will be no more people pretending to be ghosts. There will be actual ghosts and monsters. There will be more blood and gore. Characters are race swapped, and there is no Scooby-Doo in the show with characters from Scooby-Doo original series. That's what it is. One of the showrunners is Mindy Kaling. You may know or recognize her from The Office. She portrayed Kelly Kapoor. She voices the titular character as well, Velma. And just let me remind you who Mindy Kaling is. She is actually very vocal about diversity, minorities, inclusion. Last month in December, she gave an interview saying, for example, that The Office right now would be cancelled in 2022 because characters from that show right now would be very politically incorrect. So right now we cannot have such a type of show. By the way, the show is still beloved by white audiences up to this day. However, people who right now enjoy this show are not modern audiences, whatever that means. Let me just remind you what The Office was. This was the show with characters who behaved inappropriately on purpose. The writers wrote them that way because they knew, and actually the audience knew as well, that they are offensive and we shouldn't behave like this. Well, apparently, right now, social sensitivity is such that these characters, I don't know, would have angered too many people. Some people would have felt offended by them. Like I said, we are right now surrounded by so many sensitive people who don't understand the meaning of a joke and the meaning of a parody. Because those characters in The Office, they were caricatures of real people. And thanks to shows like that, we learned how to not behave. Something that right now is lost. We just don't have shows like this anymore. Mindy Kaling in that interview said, and I quote here, "I think she would have quit Dunder Mifflin," that's a company from The Office, "to become an influencer, and then she probably been cancelled almost immediately," said Kaling. That's what I would see for her. Actually, most of the characters on that show would be cancelled by now. Well, I'm sure that characters from Velma will not be cancelled because they are painfully politically correct. But as you can see here, on Rotten Tomatoes the ratings are terrible. Even journalists, people who write reviews for a living, they are not very happy with the show. And as you can see, audience score is terrible. Of 302 people, only 11% found that show good. That's really saying a lot. Well, I can give you the reason why this show is so disliked, in my humble opinion. And that even doesn't have to do anything with the show itself, with storyline. Maybe the storyline is amazing. Maybe the jokes are great. I don't know. I will not be watching this. However, when you take established IP and change characters, take out the most important character from Scooby-doo franchise, and basically use the show as a platform for ideology for modern audiences, to tackle diversity and inclusion problems, you will have to get this kind of result. We have seen it before. We have seen it in Willow, we have seen it in The Wheel of Time, Rings of Power, basically taking source material and completely changing it into something nobody likes. And when people don't like it, especially when hardcore fans of source material don't like it, creators start yelling, screaming, start blaming, calling them ists, phobes, not even trying to understand that it's the product that has to be adjusted for fans, not the other way around. So you may ask yourself, why do they still do it? Why do they take established franchises, IPs, and change these characters into completely different, change legacy characters? Well, they have to do it. Because, at least with legacy characters, they can count on old fans. Those characters are established and they have a fan base. Well, it's true, this fan base will probably hate the newest product, but at least they will have some promotion. At least there will be clicks. At least there will be views. The show will not be forgotten. When they create something original, but with the same amount of diversity, woke, inclusion, nobody even cares about watching them. Do you know Strange World? It's a new production from Disney. It's very woke. It's diverse. It's inclusive. One of the main protagonists is non-binary. Yet nobody even talks about this right now, because nobody cares. And unfortunately they will have to lose a lot of money before that changes. Before we start getting something the audiences actually want, instead of what showrunners want. So I am afraid that we will keep getting shows like VELMA. Those shows will be hated. Showrunners will, of course, not understand that, and we will have internet drama over this. And we will not have good shows, but we will have diverse and inclusive ones. Alright, that's it for now. Thank you very much. This was Malcott and Paul. Cheers. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, drop a like and press the notification bell so you won't miss anything I upload. And if you didn't enjoy this, hell, subscribe anyway. At least you will know when there is a new video to actively hate.